The third home game for the Royal Challengers. Increasingly they enjoy coming here. They've won 4 of their last 4 here. Welcome to what could well be another 6-hitting festival here. RCB have won each of their last 4 games here. That 95 all out was an aberration. They're just going hard during a rain-affected game, but they've made 200 every single time. That'll be the challenge before LSG today, because they've not got a 200 score this season. The Lucknow Super Giants, they were going to do the calling. Rishabh Pant was wrong, and it took no time at all for Rajan in this game. It's interesting to see how LSG compare though. They only scored at about 8.3 and over, as you said, but they conceded 8.5. Getting into the countdown, getting into out to Mitch Marsh.
Samad Makul.
Oh, the edge just passed for 4. Is that just the luck that Mitch Marsh needs?
An opening bat, T20 cricket, if the ball is...
Gia batting, but when a couple of wickets, someone like that goes out. That's out of the stadium. Almost, or is it? It's on the roof. They lead another ball here. This is a monster from Mitch Marsh. It's 22 for no loss.
This is an area where Mitch hip stomach area. He has got much hip power, and the ball.
Number 4 on the list, 106, David Miller.
Straight back pass. This is a mighty hit. Different kinds of batters. When Mitch Marsh hits the ball, you think he's being cruel to it. Markram, on the other hand, little...
It's possibly a Yorker coming on, just trying.
Oh, should be taken. Should be taken. What a way to get out. I think he was looking to go on. He will be distraught. A good batting surface, and he was starting to look good.
Flow. It brings out 47 followers fluently. And that's a comfortable catch. Would have felt they need Hazelwood. 5 off his...
Wicket, you would say, full top.
Oh, hello.
Otherwise, he's looking to bowl that line and length around.
Here, the second ball to Rishabh Pant.
Deliver the ball, and with the from Hazelwood, whom
Get it looked at properly, because this...
Call you to make. Should I go last time around? Last time we played against each.
Hazelwood there to say, trying to work it off a length to the wicket, where it hits him. Yeah, there's a... Yep, you got me. Slower delivery. They've felt that slower deliveries have worked, and they've... Yeah, that was... And he walks up to him to say, bad luck, man. Well played in a climb up somewhat. To go. And the bowling's... But also much disruption. And
late in the piece, and very good with the ball. They've also got...
just a single, so just angled by the bowling. Forward once more. Got him! Drags it under the stumps. Don't leave there. He's living on a length.
Yes, absolutely. Same delivery.
Everything right out of the top drawer. And they think it's something else, and it shot. That's nicely played. All timing. And away it goes for 4.
Very fine, the deep third.
Towards the cover.
Out. I was saying legends. Oh, that legendary interior space. Preferred choice of Rasik Duck. He'll bump someone as well.
He would... Left arm spinner that he bowls.
Cricketer. His delivery to ball. Yes, occasionally, like every... he could get a
That's a good shot, muscled away. One bounce and four. Marsh trying to get this innings going. Can afford to just sort of bat and forced away again. This time it goes all the way. 55 for 2.
Oh, he didn't read the wrong one. Nobody did. He bowls it well. In fact, he bowls it. Now there might be a single. There's everything happening.
You got to back the keeper.
Leg before given not out on field.
And to RCB.
And RCB to rebuild. Otherwise, they've got a
Good spells, one particular.
6. You wouldn't have said a bowler running in of 2 yards would have a bouncer hooked for 6. But that's exact tricks. Off the field too, you can visit Root. Oh, he plays on! He plays on! How much did it have to do? But that is a massive blow for the Lucknow Super Giants and RCB, where some others knew better. Suyash. Oh, it's got in the gap. It was in the air for a little while, but he's placed it beautifully, as it turns out.
Yeah, lovely shot just outside the stumps, fielders.
Second here, in fact, we'll get it quite easily. Actually, a very good time to have when you see Krunal Pandya bowl.
Try and deal with that first contact, that first match, the first ball, whatever it is. You don't really want to overdo the back-to-back messaging at that stage.
Pay you to say that.
I'll give you that envelope later, thank you.
Yeah, thank
Great. Almost don't mind that if he's got...
Yeah, just great. That's the experience by that.
One more. This is Abdul Samad. This is very crafty bowling from Krunal Pandya.
That is tonight for RCB has got.
In the bowling setup as well. Josh Hazel starts off with a delicate little nudge, quite different for me from what you were calling the other night in Kolkata.
Indeed. And hopefully careful as well.
Response.
And batting. We saw
Now Super Giants. Well, fine. Might have been a little bit of bat, but a bit of pad as well. Wait for the umpire's decision. He says 4.
more like looking at the middle overs here, and it looks
from the over. So another type.
Different now. There he is. There he is. 4 dot balls. He had to break free. That's what he's done. That's a terrific shot.
how does he go about the rest of... Just working to...
Roll. Chaya.
Singles and twos.
Sweeps fine enough for 4. Rolled the wrists on that beautifully. Partnership just... So, Salt. 1. Runs coming from it, so strategic timeout. We're somewhere around that 170 mark is back. Finds the gap for 4. Clever from Badoni.
Yes. He's leaving all the big hitting at the moment to Mukul Chaudhary.
You big down the ground. Is more.
5th on the purple.
Or straight initially, but it might have just turned a little eventually.
Yeah, he not needed again.
Oh, out, yeah, it was slower, it was pace off. Not giving Badoni anything to work with. Good catch as well. Russick's got another.
Yes, it's
Got to commend Punt.
Just 6 from it, 118.
Got to commend Punt for coming back. And
19. Here's Bhuvi. Come back on the field.
What we saw, the replay was so...
I don't think the bowlers are in the game unless...
His craft. Which of these old... Is he going to catch it? He does he? Phil Salt! Why did he waste so much time in life being a keeper? I tell you, he's among the best fielders in this tournament in that position. That was not easy. And George Linder who comes in, shorts. All of them, because if you've been keeping... Well, over the keeper, it's a pretty shot.
Pulling along the ground.
Well, over the keeper, it's a pretty shot. Here. Well, unpredictable. You know where he's got
Pace, and look at the bottom of the screen.
the over so far. It's 1 for 20. The most. This man is too.
He couldn't quite get there, so... And I think it's hit the knee turf, so it might be with a little bit of...
The big shots in this innings to play with. Straight up, it's not going to be an easy catch at all. But Tim David has produced a brilliant catch because he was running with the ball coming over.
Linder gone, it's 1-3.
Bhuvneshwar, this is Shami. Knocks in first ball with the Yorker. We had a ball and Bhuvi answered the ball himself.
Who's the best swinger? I'm the best swinger. That's what Bhuvi's saying right now.
Does look like a fielder cannot get for bowling.
Just swings it.
Over left, 139 for 8 LSG. Has been clinical, this bowling display. The slow ball, he smacked the first one for 6. This is going to be some contest now in this last over.
This is such a good shot because he's had to wait.
On deep mid wicket, deep square, deep point. Knocks him, that's a great ball. The Yorker always never goes out of fashion. He realized probably the batter was setting himself up for the big shot. It's a great ball. Oh, he was looking to go fine. One more. He's full straight. He's very, very skillful. And he's finished with 4 for 24 at the end of a very high pedigree bowling performance.
To get from 120 balls. We've seen one outstanding bowling performance already from RCB. We talked so much about their batting, but it was their bowling. We've seen Virat Kohli.
No, that net one can come.
Mohammad Shami is enjoying.
Probably in the world. They're coming down again. Test cricket.
Crack into the area that he was patrolling with such distinction. But this time he sends the ball there with bat in hand.
Just a bit of whiff.
Krish Raghuvanshi, now Mukul Chaudhary.
Team this year. There's all the numbers.
Out. Stand-in captain. One of the finest.
Because you don't have the time to get...
Terrible for RCB.
Yes, I think every batter wants to get off the mark.
On it, so he'll get back there for 2. Salt that we actually spoke to him about.
Not keen on running. And then as...
Oh, ball in the stands. Sees his off stump knocked over. It's just scuttled through. RCB in the middle at 3. Fine, no fielder therefore. Just drifting into the pads. When Kohli's taking his grandchildren to school, he'll be hitting those boundaries. Beats the fielder. And the fielder in the deep. So Kohli over the infield. Couple of bounces for 4. He's riding the swing beautifully.
I don't think there's...
batsman that's ever lived, so I'm probably going to let him talk. You're talking about which part?
And the fact is that he was moving. In fact, what that... He was. so soon after a wicket had gone. He's looking in control and batting well.
I think over here he's played with the bowler's mind. Step down the pitch.
Assess the wicket is slow. It's using his feet because the ball stops. But as you...
Now he's got so much time. It's almost as if he's telling the bowler where he wants the ball bowled.
Yes, he's toying with the bowling now.
To you, Google AI, let's see how good you are. From a cautious ankle at having batting match winners, dare I say. Fine leg was inside. He's on a roll here, Virat Kohli.
There's a certain place on the pitch that is that he's changed his length and Virat...
Not sure he timed that too well, but it'll go away for a calculated shot. And a clever one too. 17, another big over. It's 45 for 1.
They took the safe route in the power.
Straight away, RCB were outside batting.
As is that magnificent over deep mid wicket from Kohli.
Once again, the fact that
It's a top shot, this.
Looking much more like the Kohli we've become used to.
Hitting and I'll keep 6 hit what you sometimes need to chase as well.
I've gone 55 for 1. Was on that list as well.
almost looks
Misfield as well.
runs on the board.
They'll be missed up LSG tonight. I need to get
64 against 3. Trying to think back over the years of part of a winning team.
60.
time.
Moment is pulling things back. Means the Seat tyres strategic play, chasing just a play. Where are we at? 70. Did you vote, Sonny? Partnerships across the team. LSG 1.
They both fire together, they get off to
5. Well, it's the task always covered. Able to do at this stage. They were only 4. They were 4 comfortably. Overs. Put them.
Every separator and always back end of the season. And those
Pulls that away. The man in the deep and taken. Padikkal couldn't quite get going this evening, and he has to depart. Phenomenal. From very.
see the batter, but also missed. You can see Gary.
yes, Kohli easily just get that roll. You just never know what.
From Avish. Just
Again.
Yeah, done him for. But Shami's back here because they need it and they need it quickly.
One, isn't it, Faf, if you're a youngster? Cross him. 62. The interesting one is Klaasen.
Patidar and the way that he's gone about his 10 balls.
Just further evidence of a man who is extremely at ease with where he is and his form.
Yeah, a little bit disappointing because it took him 4 balls.
That'll be 6 more. At the moment, there is very, very little that can stop Rajat Patidar marking at 214. Just before.
Is there anything different you've done? Just thinking I play spin well.
And there's more evidence to back up the play for India. Him and you're going, how on earth? Is he not playing for India? But there's just so...
6 or 7 options at the top of the Yashasvi Jaiswal, Vaibhav occupy. And George Linder, 5 off at 86 for 2. Kohli's on 49. Straight to the man at long on. Trying to clear the field.
finds Nicholas Pooran at long on. It's a well-played innings from Virat Kohli, 49.
But it's 86 for 3.
This is the opportunity. I know the top to allow a certain kind of tea there.
And here's an opportunity, go for it. There's a wicket inside half of the bat. Everyone is doing their...
Then went down the order.
But out of the order. And it's the cricket.
4. Look at the form he's in. You might say, it ballooned over where slip would have been. I think he's controlled it really well.
World-class players everywhere. It just...
Well, you've got to be one somewhere.
Very different seeing big...
I don't know about you, but I feel like the trick...
all my to introduce front. And then I went... Right, there's a man there. Go right over him for 6. This is Jitesh now. And 100 comes up for RCB. And this time it might be in the gap too. Goes for 4. The bowler had to shorten his length. This is high quality.
Have we got a catch? Oh, yes.
If you clear the boundary, it doesn't matter with the field.
6 inside out. Have we got a catch? Oh, yes.
Again.
Normally when you see Ajay Ahmed, no.
Opportunity in the deep. Take it. Some different time zones.
Have a look at this. It didn't quite connect in on the boundary. Pass it.
Oh, little fumble. They're down to just 11. Fish is back. His last.
Very, very impressive. Has come in and bowled so well.
In the end. But,
Okay, 1.5.
must be said.
Again, along, 3-2 game with bat in hand. They've just gone up. Rarely this season are you going to that in mind. On 160 or they'll...
6 for Romario Shepherd.
Exactly where he wanted to be.
Tomorrow for Romario season against have come to Bengaluru and they have been...
The RCB fielding was absolutely